Toon family, how you guys doing today? I'm Webtoon King, and today I'll be doing my chapter review on Hardcore Leveling Warrior, Chapter 8. Man, Creed, I know Creed, man. I know I'm speculating Creed is one of our OG friends from the OG series, but he's pissing me off this chapter. But good thing. This chapter, Creed is getting his butt whooped. This is the most satisfying butt whipping I've seen this whole webtoon. And I told you last chapter review, Ethan is petty. And we basically start. I'm just gonna speed blitz the first session of the chapter because it's just them setting up the fight. So basically, the beginning of this chapter starts for Creed breaking the portion or the fake portion we thought he broke. Basically, this portion is what Armin needs to survive, but he fake broke it, and it kind of pissed the hell out of Ethan because Ethan thought it was the real one, and he was basically about to kill him. And I was happy. I was like, yes, get him, because at this time I'm thinking that Kree really did this. Like, I thought he really did this. I was so mad, but Kree basically, when Ethan was so close to punching his leg out, you see Creed bring out the real one. So he basically used a fake one to trick Ethan to believing he broke the real one. I was so mad. I was like, but at least he didn't break the real one. So basically, Creed is like basically telling Ethan, I want to make a bet with him, and basically he's telling Ethan, you don't have a choice. If you don't make a bet with me, I'm gonna break it for real, basically. And basically, Ethan's like, yo, okay, what is the perks? Like, where we been? And Ethan kind of mentioned that he wants his bet to be like, if I win, I want you to give us the portion and give it to Armin. So basically, what they're gonna be doing is for this fight, I guess, is gonna be a official PvP rule for the fight, for the bet, I guess. But while they're really talking about this, Armin is basically like thinking like, damn, Ethan, you don't have to do all this. Man, you already did enough for me, blah blah blah. But why is she trying to convince Ethan not to do this? Ethan is like extremely mad. You can see like you know how you show when it show main characters, but they just show like the side of their face, and it's just like his whole face is like silhouette. You can't see his face, and then that's when Armin was scared, and she was like, you just see her face scared, shook, and she just said, I felt chill down my spine. And I saw Ethan smiling. I was like, oh, this ass whooping is about to be bad for Creed. Creed's about to get his ass whooping. And the problem with Ethan is he's a petty motherfucker. So this ass whooping is about to be bad. So basically, they just go back to explaining the rules. And the more he's explaining the rules, the more and more I'm thinking this ass whooping is about to be bad. Because he's not even looking at him while he's explaining the rule. Ethan is looking to the side. But basically, we get to see an OG friend. They summon well, before they even summoned the NPC that's gonna be official, like the referee of this match, we get to see the flashback of Creed and how he became a top ranking assassin. He was sent to kill out H. H to me is the guy I'm speculating that is Heat Heater. So he was sent out to kill Heat Heater. Now I believe is, but Heat Heater was able to beat his ass, and like he almost killed Creed. But basically, something interesting happened. Not only that Heat Heater asked who sent him. Obviously, Heat Heater is gonna want to know from the assassin who sent him after him. But Heat Heater was gonna ask him like, yo, just tell me, I'm gonna pay you twice as much. But Kree says something interesting. You're gonna have to remember this phrase for the rest of the chapter because it's gonna be important. He says, "Do I look like a broke person to you?" This is the important phrase because Ethan is gonna use this eventually. Just remember this. Do I look like a broke person? So basically, he's basically, oh, so I can't buy you with money, and he gave him a skill. Now, what's interesting is he gave him a skill that's from the gambling class, which is basically called trade bets. So basically, with this skill, he's able to max out all his stats by betting. So basically, he's somehow got a version of Hardcore Leveling Warrior Lucking Coin. If you remember his OG ability, where he's able to bet and take people's skills and stuff away. But it's interesting that Kree got a gambling class ability, which I don't know what ability he had last OG series. Because I think he might have a Dragon Knight too. Because Heat Heater, I'm calling him Heat Heater, even though I'm not sure he's Heat Heater, had Dragon Knights, and I think he was his apprentice in the OG series. Now, obviously, them two, they're not confirmed. But come on, guys, really? And basically, because Heat Heater gave him this ability, he was able to level up quick and became the top assassin, blah, blah, blah. And then, in order to show gratitude, basically, he brought the head of the person that sent him to kill Heat Heater. So Kree went back and killed his own boss. That's crazy as hell, don't you think? And that's the end of the flashback. Now, obviously, let me just talk about the ass whipping, because this is a quick ass whipping. Basically, as soon as the battle started, the NPC came out, Draken or Draco. You guys know the NPC from the OG series. I'm going to have a picture right here. It's amazing art, by the way. Amazing art. And by the way, this chapter is a 10 out of 10. That's my score. Now, let me talk about the ass whooping that's about to happen. The duel has been set. And you just see throughout this whole fight, Ethan is beating his ass. The first thing he does is kind of cave his head in and beat him across the water, the ocean. He beat him across the ocean, and to the point where the people that were on the sidelines were like wondering if this person was alive, blah, blah, blah. They realized it was Creed, and Creed is working for them. And he's like, oh no, he killed Creed, because that's how bad Ethan beat his ass. And now throughout this whole fight, Ethan was healing him, beating his ass, healing him, beating his ass, and then Creed start like freaking out and start running away, basically, because like, you know how messed up that is. Like, imagine someone's whooping your ass and healing you, whipping your ass and healing you, and that's crazy. Throughout the whole fight, he was doing that. And it's funny because Creed was so confident because his skills was maxed out, well, at least his speed was. But Ethan was able to beat his ass. And by the end, Ethan basically like mentioned H, because he said he realized that someone was watching him, and he was basically like H, which I'm assuming Ethan has his memories, so I think he knows Heat Heater is watching him. So that's kind of confirming to me that he knows it's confirming to me that it's Heat Heater, because Ethan kind of mentioned that, H, I know you're watching me, and basically we have a video. We go to a scene of Heat Heater watching Ethan and be like, oh, that's the red hair. So this is kind of another confirmation. This is obviously Heat Heater, even though they haven't shown his face. But come on, guys, if you guys know the OG series, you see why I'm convinced. But either way, Ethan decided kind of to finish the fight because he realized that Armin was kind of like bleeding out. So he had to finish it off. So when he beat Creed obviously the condition was if Ethan win, the portion will automatically go to Armin. It went to Harmon. Armin was able to get healed. And I was so happy because I was like, please don't do this a second time. Because last chapter I was so mad because I realized they were going to do that. It was so slow. You know how you watch something, you're like, why is it taking so long to do something? And then the portion got stolen last chapter. I was so mad. But this chapter, thankfully, it went to Armin. Armin got her status, got healed. She's not dying no more. And then you just see Armin. The bet, man, I'll be telling you, the art is amazing. You see Armin saying thank you to Ethan. And then we just see a flashback to the OG series when Armin was still alive, when Ethan was still in his OG. Like, he had a guild that he used to be in before the series started. Just watch it. Go read the OG series. You know what I'm talking. I'm going to have a picture of his OG guild. And you see Armin putting him in the headlock. You see the other sword master and his friend that betrayed him later in the OG series. I'm not spoiling anything. You guys watching this review, I'm assuming you guys watched the OG series. And you just see Ethan had to like keep his tears. Like, he didn't want to cry because he was like, yo, I'm not going to cry until Armin gets her memory back and understand the situation. But basically the chapter end off with, I guess, I'm assuming Heater sent all these planes, helicopter, Navy ships after Ethan, because that's how the chapter end with the Daigil deploy its entire military force. So I'm assuming that's Heater and the Guildmaster that Ethan beat, chapter 3 or 4. You guys know what I'm talking about. The Guildmaster of the brother that he hired to get his class unlocked, and that brother ran away, left him to die in the dungeon. But he got his revenge, but he had to beat the boss of the guild. And then now this is why people are coming after him. And the chapter end like this. Heater sent his man, the Guildmaster, help. And that's the end of the chapter. Amazing chapter. Amazing ass whooping, well-deserved ass whooping. Go read the chapter. Comment down below. Subscribe. Toon Family, we out.